Our TV soap news and spoilers today would like to discuss with you the fate of Tripp and Wendy. Do you think we'll have to say goodbye to Tripp and Wendy next week? Join us to find out what their fate will be. If you want to know what will happen to Tripp and Wendy, don't miss our video. Wendy and Tripp's situation becomes increasingly critical as the couple's life seems to be zero because Goldman, the villain in our story, has committed a terrifying act by wanting Tripp and Wendy to die. She was hit over the head by the vent, leaving a couple facing ever-dwelling oxygen supply. Faced with grim specter of death, Wendy and Tripp find themselves trapped, time quickly running out. The tension is palpable as the air thins and their final moments draw closer. It was in this moment of utter despair that they made a profound decision, declaring their love in the face of death. Choosing to face whatever happens to each other, they vow to become husband and wife before embracing death together. Meanwhile, Clyde and Goldman, who orchestrated this harrowing scenario, managed to evade capture with a cunning deception that fools Ava into making her unable to accurately locate Wendy and Tripp. However, fate always has a way of turning things around just when all seems lost. Steve, John, and Ava embark on a frantic search that takes them for the brink of hope. They discover the tank, a veritable tomb, where Goldman is mercilessly cut off the air supply. It's a race against time to save Tripp and Wendy from their sealed fate. But even when they were found, a shadow of horror still hung over the scene. Tripp and Wendy did not react, unable to bear the claustrophobic confinement of the cramped space. Steve and John spring into action, performing CPR in an attempt to convince their young friend to return to the land of the living, while Ava watches, tormented by insecurity and fear. The atmosphere is tense as they work feverishly to revive them, making us wonder, can Tripp and Wendy escape the jaws of death? The story is more than a simple tale of survival. It's a testament to the human spirit, to the love and the strong bonds that connect us in our darkest hours. Will John, Steve, and Ava bring Wendy and Tripp back from the dead? Please join us in waiting to see the fate of Tripp and Wendy will be next week. Our TV channel, Soap News and Spoilers, is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great days of our lives, updates, and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.